Hey y'all, this is just a touch of J, and I'm coming at you, getting ready to put it all out there in pieces, baby. What's cracking with my babies, huh? What y'all out there doing? Y'all out there shining on them, huh? 'Cause they hate it, baby. Living your best life, huh? Doing what it is that you do. Oh my gosh. Y'all out there dropping a dime on them. Shining on them because they hate it and just doing what it is. You know, like I said, that you do. I know that you are. Okay, I know you out there being thorough and wise. Yes, I do. And why do I tell you that I know that you are out there being so thorough and so wise with your sexy, sweet, fine selves? Huh? First of all, because God made you that way. Yeah, that's number one. You know, shout out to you, God. Okay, because he made us all thorough and wise. So look, okay, gotta give a shout out to God for that. Now look, what is the second reason why I tell y'all that I know that y'all are out there being thorough and so wise? Because y'all are out there listening to me, man. And you got to be thorough. And you got to be wise if you were out here listening to me, baby. Because this is just a touch of J. And y'all know I put it out there in pieces for you. Yes. Unless, of course, you know, you a hater. I got to give a shout out to these haters. And what do I say to these haters, y'all? Huh? Come on, say it with me. Hi, haters. Because y'all need this to work too. Yes. Y'all need this work too. Now, listen. Let me explain this to y'all. If you just coming over to the Just a Touch of J experience and you like, what is she giving a shout out to a hater for? You know? Because listen, God prepares a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Okay? He said he'll make them your footstool eventually. Okay? That's what he said. He said, I'm going to prepare a table for you. So think about, like I said before and all on my other podcasts, Thanksgiving, your birthday, whatever it is, all your favorites, man. Right there on the table in front of all your enemies. Right? That's what God's word said. They got to watch you eat. He said, I'm going to anoint your head with oil. Your cups going to run over. And they're going to watch you eat. And you're going to be blessed. Okay? So what happens is that when that happens and he's preparing his table, it's like this light that's shining everywhere, right? And haters like, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on? Somebody shining on them, you know? Because they hate it, baby. That's why I always tell you, because they hate it, baby. And they come on over, wait a minute, what's going on? Who over there shining on them? What she got going on? Or what he got going on? And what happens is that whatever God is doing that's attracting them into your life, and mine is my podcast and my food and things like that I have going on, right? I'm putting it out there in pieces for them. They wind up getting blessed by the message. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just a touch of J, baby. I got to say hi to these haters because they need this work too. All right, so y'all understand that? Okay. Now look, mama got to drop a dime on y'all. But before I drop a dime on y'all, oh my gosh, I gotta say this. Y'all been over at Making Love and V's Kitchen on Instagram showing your girl love. Okay? Thank you so much. Like, y'all really like these inspirational, like, post things I've been putting out lately. You know, God laid it on my heart. I'm doing this devotional. And, you know, he said, you know, I want you to start speaking. And I'm like, okay, whatever God gives me, that's what I put out there. And y'all are really liking it. And I'm just so happy because it's for his glory and it's not mine. You know, really, really is. And I'm so glad that you guys are really, like, feeling them, you know. Thank you so much. So, look. Y'all also have been going over to Making Love and V's Kitchen. Yes, y'all been showing mama some love. Yeah, mama been dropping a dime on y'all over there. That's the cooking page, you know, where I put all my little culinary creations. You know, Chef V comes out, boom, I Make Love in V's Kitchen, and I put it out there for y'all. So look, let's just go back on some of the things I already did. So I did the bluefish. I mean, I've been doing this for years now, but I did the bluefish, okay? The orange citrus bluefish. with that citrus twist. Yes, y'all love that. Okay, yeah, I did that. And you know what else I did? Oh my gosh, I did that halibut. Yes, child, with the tequila, cream, cilantro, lime sauce. And y'all know what I did, baby. Oh my gosh, y'all know what happens when I start talking about food. Ooh, child, just turn me on. I went ahead and I laid it over a couscous cauliflower rice mix. Oh my God. This is just a touch of that, baby. Y'all seen them pieces I put out there for you. Yes, y'all did. I know y'all seen them. Y'all seen them. Yeah. And you know what else I did? I did a homemade teriyaki sauce, right? Fried up some tofu, okay? Went ahead, threw that on there with a little bok choy. Oh my gosh. This is just a touch of it, baby. That was good. I did that for a meal prep for one of my doctor friends. He loved it, okay? And y'all gotta have to check that out too, because I put that out there for y'all in pieces. And you know what else I just put out there in pieces for y'all? My veggies. Yeah, cauliflower, zucchini, right? I soaked the cauliflower in oat milk, OAT, oat milk, vanilla oat milk. Oh my gosh, yes, baby. Then I go ahead and I dip it in a little rice flour. What's some other secrets and stuff like that? But this is just a touch of J, baby. I can't put it all out there in pieces for you, not yet. But y'all gotta go over to, the Just a Touch of J app when I tell you to, and y'all will get those recipes, okay? Drop a dime on you. I'll make sure y'all get them, all right? Like I said, it's Just a Touch of J, baby. I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you, all out there, okay? So thank you for supporting the Just a Touch of J app, supporting me on all social media platforms that I'm on. The links are in the bios. I've also been giving y'all the song of the week. Yeah, and y'all been loving that. Okay, yeah. Been giving y'all a little something to do. Because a lot of y'all are out there and y'all are shut in. Y'all rocking with me 200 places worldwide. Actually, it's over 200 places worldwide. Y'all out there in France and Jamaica and Africa. Shout out to y'all out there in Lagos, Nigeria, rocking with me. Yeah. Japan, London. Oh, y'all out there doing y'all thing. The U.S. and some of y'all are locked in. Y'all can't come out your house. And this is Just a Touch, J, baby. I'm just trying to put some stuff out there in pieces for you so y'all can get this love. And y'all been giving me the love. And thank you so much. Okay, so listen. I think I covered all that. Mama got to drop a dime on y'all. Oh, my gosh. Y'all know what happens when I got to drop a dime on you? God said, I need you to go ahead and talk to my people. And I said, about what, God? And I had to go into prayer. And I said, none of me, all of you, what you want me to talk to them about? He said, fear. I said, oh, man. And he's like, they got the coronavirus going on. I'm going back and forth with my prayer. And I'm like, oh, gosh. He like, I need you to talk to him about fear. Yeah. Fear is just a conglomerate of your past experiences. And this is Just a Touch of J, baby. I put this out there in pieces for you, okay? Some of y'all are really struggling with fear. Now listen, y'all know I always put it out there in pieces for you. I don't got no problem with telling y'all stuff about me, okay? I have no problem at all. But I struggle with it. Oh my gosh, child. Whoo, scandalous. Like off a House Party. Yes, really, really scandalous. That's House Party, the movie. Y'all look it up, Ken played that whole thing. But yeah, fierce, child. Me and fear, no, not my best friend. Not my best friend at all. I get nervous. My palms get sweaty. Oh my gosh, I get in a panic mode. Oh my gosh. Any of y'all out there going through stuff like that when y'all get scared? You like, whoo, child, what's going on? Like a lot of them right now. Everybody out in the world. Oh, my gosh. They going crazy. I tried to go to the store, get some daggone toilet tissue. Couldn't even get no toilet tissue because they out here panicking. They got the mask on while they in the store, child. Gloves, everything. Just scared. Y'all out there panicking, going through that? Huh? Like, seriously. Y'all are out there panicking. That's what happens when you get into fear. You start to panic. You like, wait a minute, what's going on? I don't know what's going on, right? Let me tell you why you do, okay? What happens is, right, our body goes into this flight, okay, fight. Okay, it's really called fight, flight, response. Okay, so it kind of wants to fight at it, but it wants to flee. Okay, think flight at the same time. Okay, so you get all these emotions that come up, right? In fear, okay? All right, or some trauma, something happens, this fear is coming. Remember, because it's a conglomerate of your experiences. So all this comes up and you don't realize that what happens is your pupils, they dilate. Okay, you start to tremble sometimes. Okay, sometimes your skin gets pale, flushed. You feel like you can't breathe. You kind of, people have like panic attacks. But this is just what happens, period, when you get afraid. Okay? Because your body is responding to this flight, fight, flight, response type of syndrome type thing. Okay? You're getting terrified. Like everybody out here running around going crazy. They terrified. Oh my God, no, I can't catch the coronavirus. No, please, listen, it's real. People out here dying and stuff. Some people out here saying allegedly it's man-made. It's not allegedly man-made. They don't know what to call it. They done changed the name of it like 3-4 times. Y'all out here scared. And then the media, oh my gosh, the media, they just jacking y'all up. I don't watch TV, but I see it here and there on social media, something like that. Somebody calling me up and they telling me about it and they tripping. But what happens is your nervous system, it starts to react and it produces like these hormones. Okay. And sometimes you don't know how to control them. And you just like, oh my gosh, that's why people out here acting crazy. And it's just a touch of J, baby. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. But what happens is all the blood rushes to your eyes, okay, for sight, and it rushes to your legs so that you could take off, you can run. Okay, now listen, think about this, right? So if that happens, okay, that response happens because of fear, all right? Now I want y'all to think about what happens when these fearful things come up. Okay, so think about this, right? You're watching a movie, right? And when you're watching a movie, you're like, run! Let's just say something's happening, Freddy versus Jason or something like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what y'all out here got. What y'all got going on out here? Well, a scary movie, okay? You're like, no, oh my gosh. You're closing your eyes. The people in there in the movie, they all jacked up, falling and all that type of stuff. And you yelling at the TV. They're trying to show you what happens when people are afraid. They don't make good decisions. Oh my gosh, Jesus, thank you. They don't make good decisions. Right? You mad. You yelling at the TV. You looking at these people in the store right now. How the heck they take all the food? Child, I try to go to the store. Wasn't no food up in there. Nothing. You can't get I don't eat meat, but if I wanted to make some meat, I couldn't get no meat. Can't get no toilet tissue. Everything is high. Okay? Because people are making bad decisions because they in fear. Oh my gosh, the supermarkets got hype up the prices now. Inflation. The stock market is doing this and doing that. It's a lot of stuff going on. People ain't working. Okay? So people are acting out in fear. Right? And that's what happens like when you're watching a movie. They're making bad choices. Y'all out there doing that? I've done it. Listen, I get afraid. It's not good. That's why you should never make decisions when you are afraid. And this is just a touch of J, baby. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. Okay? Because some of y'all are going through that. And some of y'all are making bad decisions when you're afraid. Some of y'all ain't making none. You like, look, you just stand still like... like in another movie, let's just say the cops kick in the door, bow, freeze. And you just freeze. Well, not you freeze, but the people on the TV, they freeze. You like, run, no, whatever. And they freeze. Because that's what happens. Even though your legs are getting all the blood rushed to it, and your eyes, all the blood's rushing to your eyes, in that moment of freeze, when the fear sets in, you freeze. Y'all out there going through that? Huh? I mean, I've been there. I done froze. I done froze up. Child, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. You know, I get in panic mode, go all type of stuff. You know, like these people out here, like y'all do too. But God wants me to tell y'all that you can't do that. Right? Because it's about trusting him. The battle is his. It's not yours. And see, what happens is that we get into this response, right? Because all this blood starts rushing, all these things start going on. We remember from our experiences, sometimes our past hurts, pain, you know, like me. Oh my gosh, I almost drowned. You know, I had somebody who almost tried to drown me, and I'm afraid to swim. You know now. You know, look. And don't y'all try to do nothing to me now knowing that, okay? This is just a touch day, baby. I will put something out there in pieces for you if you try it, okay? But I get a little nervous, and I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I get nervous when I'm in the shower. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh my gosh, the water's hitting my face. I can't do it. Some of y'all out there going through that too. Y'all have had some experiences and stuff. You've drowned. Listen, it's K's and K's and K's and K's and K's. Over 100-something K. Y'all listening to me. I know it's a lot of y'all out there that don't swim and y'all mess around when it come to water. Okay? Like I said, this is just a touch of J, baby. Okay? I'm putting it out there in peace for you, but I get a little, nervous. You know, and some of y'all out there nervous too. But you can't, because basically what God is saying is that when you get nervous, right, and you start acting in fear, you ain't trusting him. And that's what this is about. The world is in panic. Some of y'all are in panic in y'all current situations. Y'all all up in the fear, and you ain't trusting him. You know, you talk a good game. Yeah. Right? I mean, look, I could talk a good game too. Okay? You try to hide it. But then when it comes up, you don't even know what to do. And what you're not doing is not trusting God with the process, because the battle is his. It's not ours. So that's how you fix this whole fear thing. You got to get that. You got to get it. You got to let it get deep down inside of you and say, it ain't mine. If God is telling you to do something, keep doing it. Regardless of the situation, regardless of what it looks like. But just know that he has it. You understand what I'm saying? He has it. I have gotten canceled. Okay, now listen, I'm just putting it out there in pieces for you. I run events. Okay? I'm in the healthcare field. You know, I do a couple things, y'all. You know, mama, she a manager. She do a little one too. But, about 12 screenings, they didn't cancel. Ooh, child! And if you know like I know, mama make a couple dollars, okay? Mama got some businesses and things like that she runs, okay? Things need to keep going. Am I afraid about that? My money? No. Because I trust God with that. He will always supply your needs. But if I get into the fear, oh my gosh, no, what am I going to do? Right? Now I'm going to start making bad decisions in fear, or I might not make decisions properly at all. Like I might just be like, I don't know what to do, and just pause, And some of y'all are out there and y'all are doing that. And God don't want y'all to do that. He don't want you to do that. He really wants you to trust him. You have to trust and you have to believe that he's going to handle everything that needs to be handled. Whatever situation, whatever it is that you got going on, and you're afraid, God's saying, trust me, I got you. See, because what happens is that he puts us in these situations sometimes that mold us. They change us because we're afraid of things. We're afraid of things. We don't know what to do. We don't want to mess them up. And then y'all out there going through that. Like, you just feel like, God, I'm a loser. Like, I'm horrible. I got so much stuff going on. Like, man, I can't get it right no matter what I do. Right? God is like, look, just keep going forward. I got you. Because, see, sometimes we get stagnant. We don't want to go forward. We don't want to go backwards. We just want to stay in a comfortable position. And God's not going to let that happen. You got to trust the process, the transition, or you'll never transition. And this is just a touch of J, baby. Trust me, I know. I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you. Okay? You're getting lost in the transition because of fear. And God is like, no, trust me. And I don't know who this is for, but God said, you got to drop a dime on him. And I'm like, talk to him about fear. And he said, yeah, tell him. Tell him. Then he laid it on my heart. He said, what are you afraid of? And I was like, oh my gosh. And he had me start thinking about some of the stuff that I was afraid of. And he said, people out there afraid of the same thing. Any of y'all like afraid to like take a new job? Especially what's going on in the world right now. You don't know if they're going to fire you. You don't know what's going on. And God might be like, you got to take that job. This job is going to set you up for the next job. And if you take this job later on down the line, your kids will have this job. I need you to take this job. But you like, no, because you're afraid. Or God is like, maybe you haven't been a good parent. When I say good parent, I mean, you ain't really been there for the kids and stuff like that. And now the kids is older and you're trying to, be there for them or whatever. And they ain't really trying to hear all that. They like, man, please, you ain't been there. You weren't there when I turned 8, And they remembering at 8 years old, and they like 18. But they like, you ain't been there. No, I had to go through this myself. Maybe the kids was in foster care or whatever. Who knows what was going on. But you trying to be there now? But you kind of like afraid, you don't know what to do. God wants you to trust him. He wants you to trust the process. Don't quit. Don't give up. And I can speak on that because I went through that in my life. I raised my kids by myself. Okay, single mother. And their dad would struggle sometimes. And everybody knows this, so it's no problem with me putting it out there in pieces. But to be very consistent in their life, and it just was fear. Will they accept me? Will it be this? Will it be that? So for years, my kids are in their 20s. He was there. He wasn't there. He was there. He wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? Do you see what fear could do? And it's false evidence appearing real. That's all. Because it's just a conglomerate of your experiences. That's it. Or y'all might be out there, oh my gosh, let's say you're supposed to work on your marriage. Oh my gosh, we in the Love Doctor series. I always got to put something out there in relationships for y'all. And your marriage is falling apart, or you got divorced and y'all want to try to make it work, but you don't know what you got going on. You trying to put it out there in pieces. She trying to put it out there in pieces. The pieces is all over the place. The puzzle ain't working right. God's like, trust the process. You like, you don't even know how to get through the process. You don't even know what the process is. One day at a time, keep it moving. Don't get stuck in fear. God, thank you. Jesus is talking to me. Don't get stuck in fear. You get stuck in fear, you can't go forward. God can't do what he wants to do in your life because you're stuck in fear. And then now he got to move you all around and he got to do this to create this situation. They had this situation go this way because you don't want to do it on your own because you're afraid. When all you got to do, like the baby, I told you all about the toddler. When the toddler's learning how to walk, one foot in front of the other. That baby is terrified. The toddler, oh my God, he's shaking. Y'all, like I said, the parents are at the end of the room. We're like, come on, baby, you got it. They got the camera out trying to Facebook Live, putting on Instagram, Twitter, taking pictures so they can send it to everybody. Baby like, listen, I ain't never do this before. Baby falls, gets back up and tries again. Baby falls, gets back up, tries again. That's what God wants you to do. He don't want you to stop. Do you understand that? He does not want you to stop. He wants you to keep going. Because when you keep going, oh my gosh, okay? In your weakness, his strength is made perfect. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. He can put his strength out there. He can show. He's there. You trusting him, and you know what happens when you trust him on one thing and you see that it works because you kept on going? Then he's able to show you, you see what happens when you trust me? And your life will change. But some of us, man, I say us because I can get there too. We get afraid and we panic and we don't know what to do in fear. And this is just a touch of J, baby. I'm just trying to put this out there in pieces for you. God says you cannot do it anymore. So I need y'all to work on that, okay? I need y'all to work on that. It's 2020, right? We are in the year 2020 vision, looking straight. I'm changing who I am. I'm seeing my vision properly. Are you really? Or are you acting like you've been acting? And the fear, that's just a conglomerate of your experiences. Like, seriously. That's all it is. False evidence appearing real because you don't even know what's going to happen next. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow if you get out of the fear. You don't know what's going to happen in the next minute if you get out of the fear. But you're just so afraid. No, I ain't going to deal with it. And then you don't deal with it. And you know what happens when you don't deal with one thing? God sees it. Come on, he sees it. That's why he got me out here talking to you. He sees it. What happens when you don't deal with it? It deals with you. Because he's going to deal with you. Because he doesn't want you to live in fear. He did not give us the spirit of fear. This fight that you're going through, whatever it is you got going on out here, these fears or whatever, look, it's God's problem, okay? He wants you to trust him. That's it. It's not your problem. It's not for you to fix. It's not for you to get in the way. All you have to do is just keep it moving, okay? Look, I'm going to end it with this, right? Moses in the Bible, right? Try to break this thing down for y'all real quick so I can end this. God came to him, right? 40 years, he was out there doing what it is that he do, right? Because of fear. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna be doing none of this stuff. God telling him to do stuff, calling his name. He like, nah, I ain't doing it. Thought he basically got out of everything that God was trying to get him to do. But nope. Later on in life, okay, came back to him. Okay, God said, you know what I need you to do? I need you to lead my people. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Okay? Get them out the wilderness. You get out of the wilderness. I need you to take these people. I need you to lead them. So, basically what happens is, make a long story short, Moses, he afraid. He like, Because he been on the run for a long time. And he's like, this guy, so you want me to go ahead to what I've been on a run from for like 40 years? And you want me to go ahead and handle that? God like, yeah. He like, I can't do it. Nope, I ain't going to be able to do it. Y'all out there going through that? Child. This is just a touch of jail. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. Okay, so basically what happens is that, he out there. God said, this is what I want you to do. I'm going to give you something, right? Boom. What do you got? He had a little rod in his hand. A little something, I don't know. Maybe he thought he's supposed to walk with it. Hold on to it. It's supposed to help him as he walked. I don't know, He said, no. What I gave you is enough. What do you have in your hand? And he like, oh, it's a little rod thing here. God said, throw it down. Look, he threw it down. That thing turned to a whole snake in the Bible. Yeah, so he jumping, he running around. Oh my God, no, God like, pick it up. Now listen, this is just a touch of your baby. I don't know if I was back in the day, when God had said that, and it was a rod that turned into, a whole snake, and then you like pick it up by the tail. I don't know if I'm be able to do that one. No, I don't know if I'm be able to do that one. That's the thing I've been running from for all these years too. It's all wrapped up in pieces, all put together. You want me to pick that up? Y'all out there going through that? Some of y'all afraid of it. And God like, pick it up. Come on. It's right there. This is what I need you to do. This is going to change everything. You like, no, that thing's scary. Right? So he said, pick it up. So, he got it. Picked it up. Turned back into what it was supposed to turn back into. You understand that? It turned back into what it was supposed to turn back into. Oh my God. I love when God got me dropping a dime on y'all. If you go ahead and do what it is that you're supposed to do in the fear, it's going to turn back into what it's supposed to turn back into. You got that? The thing that it's supposed to be. Because what you're doing now is that you're not acting in fear. You grasped it. You understand what I'm saying? You took a hold of it. So now it's going to be what it's supposed to be. See, the enemy don't want you to go ahead and do that. No. No. Because then, you're not walking by faith. You're walking by sight. You understand that? So then God had to show him something else. He said, put your hand in. Basically, let's just say the shirt. Put your hand in here. Your blouse, your shirt, whatever. Put it in. Take it out. Take it out. Hand covered. Leprosy. Now listen, leprosy, there wasn't no cure for none of that type of stuff. You get it, you dead. That's it. Okay? So you tell him, put it in. Take it out. Leprosy. Put your hand back in. Take your hand out again. Looked at his hand. Gone. That's God right there. He was trying to show him. You see what happens when you got me? I control all this. Whatever I put in your hands, I control it. Are y'all getting this? So whatever God is giving you to go forward, this strength, this thing he's trying to get you to attack, this thing that he really, really, really wants you to go ahead and take and go ahead and use and get over and not be afraid. He's giving you everything that you need. It's in your hands. He gave it to you. How can you be afraid? Oh my gosh. We got to do better. And I say we all the time. Because this is just a touch of J, baby. Listen, I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you. I struggle with stuff too. But why be afraid? Why? If he's in control of all of that and he gave it to you, why? Why be afraid? So, what do you have in your hand? Ask yourself that question. What is it that you have in your hand right now that he gave you? Maybe it's something you prayed for. Maybe it's something that you wanted. What do you have? What do you have? Because that's all that you need. Because he gave it to you. All right? And this is just a touch of J. He just wanted me to put it out there in pieces for you, just like that. Ain't nothing else to tell you. You got God, right? You got fear, okay? You either living in your fear, which is false evidence appearing real, and you ain't going nowhere. You're stagnant. You're repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Because God is trying to get you to see what you have in your hand. This is what I gave you. This is what you wanted. But you're just like, like God ain't enough. Like he can't supply all your needs. So when y'all out here looking for this toilet tissue, and y'all out here looking for this food, and your job ain't, giving you the hours they done got cut, and your relationships ain't working, and all of this stuff, I need you to look at what you have in your hands. What God gave you. Because that's all you need. Let the fear go, man. I've been there. I'm trying to tell you. I know it's terrifying. But at the end of the day, it's just false evidence appearing real. All it is It's a conglomerate of your past experiences. And that's it. And if we in 2020 and we supposed to be seeing straight, I need you to look ahead. Look at what you got in your hands. See what God gave you. Use it. It's enough. And this is just a touch of J, baby. Moses did it, right? Man. So the end of that whole story is that he believed in himself, right? Because see, what happened is the whole time God's talking to him, telling him to do stuff, he's coming up with all these excuses. Man, they won't believe in me, and they won't follow me, and all these excuses. But it had to do with him and how he felt about himself. Do y'all get this? A lot of the fear has to do with you. It's you. It's your fear. You got to start telling yourself the truth. Like, yo, what is it that I'm afraid of, and why? Why don't I want to handle this? Like, why can't I do this? Got something to do with you. You got to work on you. And what Moses did, he trusted God. You got to trust God. And he went ahead and he led them people. Okay, he led them people out of that wilderness. He let them free. And he used what God gave him to part the Red Sea. He used it, and it all worked. Okay, it worked. Because it was what he had in his hands, y'all. Gosh, you gotta get this. It's in your hand. What do you have in your hand? What do you have? Because that's all that you need. I promise you. That's all that you need. So don't be afraid out here with all this coronavirus and y'all out here panicking, and you're panicking about everything that you got going on. Right? And I know that things can get scary. Okay? Again, trust me, I know. But you got to just keep on looking forward. Because you got God. You got God with you, right? If you really believe in the higher power, like, come on. If you really believe, what you afraid of? It's just false evidence appearing real. God said, I don't give you the spirit of fear. Because you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. You can do all things with God. Okay? All things. So, handle that, tackle that. I'm skating on over to the left, to the left, to the left. Okay? So I can do what it is that I do, baby. Had to come y'all, drop a dime on y'all. Hope y'all got that whole thing. Because I prayed. I said, wait a minute, God. None of me. All of you. No, I don't come on here and do this because I want to do this. Ain't my thing. Hey, y'all. Look, let me tell you something. I used to never talk. People who really know me, they know just a touch of J putting it out there in pieces. What? I ain't talk. I say nothing. If I'm taking my time out to talk to you, anybody, okay? In any type of way, shape, or form, yo, it's taking a lot of me to do that, okay? That don't come normal. That don't come natural. But I'm out here and I'm doing it. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I live in fear sometimes too. But I just do what God tells me to do. Because he gives me all that I need. You understand that? And that's all y'all got to do too. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about who's looking at you or how it might end up. Please don't do that. Because now you're thinking, oh, what if it's this? And what if it's that? And what if it ends up like this? And again, basically, all you're doing is just living off of your experiences. Because you don't know what the future holds. But, like I said, man, this is just a touch of J. What is it that you have in your hands? I need y'all to start asking yourself that. What is it that God gave me that I have in my hand that I can actually use? Because he gave it to you. You ain't looking at it. Alright? So how y'all want me to end this, huh? How y'all want me to end this? Hell. Boop, 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 boop. How y'all want me to end this thing right here? Y'all want me to give it to you in my, I think I need to give it to you in my Janet Jackson, Barry White voice. Y'all ready? Who is this? Come on, y'all. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is just a touch of JBB. Yes. Y'all know I just put it out there in pieces for you. Okay? So look, what do I always tell y'all when I end this thing here? Don't let nobody make you feel like you ain't thorough and wise. Please don't. Because you thorough and wise. Okay? And you out here living in fear sometimes. You make yourself feel like you ain't thorough and wise. Maybe you might have somebody that's around you trying to make you feel like you ain't thorough and wise. You thorough and you wise. Okay? All right now, please. Okay, remember that. And what's the second thing that I tell y'all when I end this thing here, huh? Spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. And this is just a touch of J. I put that out there in pieces for you, right? And then, oh my gosh, what else do I say? Oh my God. Shine on them, because they hate it, baby. Yeah. Let that little light that's on the inside of you, let it shine bright like a diamond. Woo, yeah. It shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. Woo. It shine bright like a diamond. Y'all gotta let that thing shine bright. Yeah. If you thorough and you wise and you believe in yourself, believe what God gave you, come on now. You got it in your hands, all you need, him. He gave it to you. Man, look, shine bright like a diamond. Woo! Yeah. I shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, don't live in that fear. No. Because, really, I know we all get there and stuff, but it's really has a lot to do with your growth. It has a lot to do with who you are. And this is just a touch of it, baby. Y'all got to give God them pieces. Y'all got to give it to him. Y'all got to keep going forward. All right? So, look. I dropped the dime on y'all. I'm up out of here. Thanks for all the love and support. Oh, my God. I love y'all. I really love y'all. Y'all are just so thorough and so wise. So, call in. Let me know how you feel about this whole thing here. Let's talk about it. I love when y'all call in and y'all talk and stuff and y'all give me a lot of feedback. Y'all thorough and y'all wise. I love that. Okay? Shout out to you, Beat Break Radio. Make sure y'all checking me out. Eastern Standard Time. Monday through Fridays. 12:30. I do a little radio thing. All right? So check that out. Sometimes they replay, some of my other episodes and things like that or whatever. But, like I said, it's just such a day. We just put it out there in pieces for you, baby. Okay? And I think that's it. Anything else I got to tell y'all? No. That's it. That's all God wanted you to know. Yeah. He has it all in his hands. And he gave it to you. Now what you gonna do with it? This is just a touch of it, baby. I just had to put that out there in pieces for you. I love you. Until next time. Bye-bye.